Hey guys, I'm back with another episode video, Hidden Holidays. I know I'm behind catching up, so bear in mind, I had to take off some time because I wasn't feeling well, but we're back, we're catching up, everything will be out and ready. Okay, alright, so we're going to cover The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, season 1, episode 21, Christmas at the Tipton. This is their Christmas episode. It's very cute, very festive, very biblical in some sense of the word. Okay, if you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you guys know the story of how Jesus was born, it's in a similar aspect, but at the Tipton. But you can see that London, if you guys haven't watched the whole show, like, go watch it. It's really funny. It was back in the early 2000s. But London Tipton, who's played by Brenda Song, she's an heiress. She lives at the hotel basically. And then Zach and Cody are Carrie's sons. And Carrie is the hotel singer. She does the entertainment. And then there's Maddie, who works at the candies. She's a candy girl. She works there. And then there's Mosby, who runs the whole thing. There's several other characters that come into play. I'm just saying these are some of the main ones. But it's funny. It's cute. It's, I guess, relatable in some aspects. But there's a lot to learn, and it's very, very sweet. I will say it's relatable in some sense because Zach and Cody, their parents are divorced, and so you can see the dynamic of them wanting their parents to get back together. That's what I mean by that. But it's also relatable in terms of Maddie, who's, she's on the lower income, like her family is, and they talk a lot about that. And they talk a lot about how she has to work and she gives back, and, there's a lot of different moving parts, but it's really, really important. I also want to say Brenda Song, while she's now an adult, she is a mama. But she is, I don't know if they got married, but she's dating Macaulay Culkin, aka Home Alone. So Home Alone, Mr. Kevin McAllister himself is a dad to Mr. London Tipton. With London Tipton as his girlfriend. Obviously those are the character names, but I thought it was really cute and so sweet. And I love that there's this little weaving, right? Personal life and not. But yeah, Disney, right? Now, I do want to say on the Home Alone, even though that's not related, Home Alone 4 and 5 are now up on Disney Plus. I think I am going to end up doing a Home Alone 4 Easter egg video. I wasn't planning on it initially, but I feel like I need to talk about some things. So I'm probably going to do that. I'll probably end up doing 5 anyway, because at this point, why the heck not? But yeah, let's just get into that. All right, so here are the Easter eggs, and I'll come back to you in just a few minutes. Okay, and then we're going to start with The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. This is their Christmas special. You could see the Tipton Hotel is all decked out. This is in Boston, Massachusetts. We have Zach, Cody, and Esteban. Esteban is the bellhop, and they are realizing that it is ridiculously wild outside. It's a huge snowstorm. Nobody can get anywhere. Anywho, the entire hotel is booked up. And so Zach and Cody's dad comes in. They were supposed to go out for a trip, and they can't go anywhere because of the snow. So dad ends up having to stay with them in their apartment would be the best way to suit, but it's really sweet for Carrie and the kids, but it's where they live full time. So dad has to stay with them, even though they're divorced because they can't get out. And a couple comes in. Again, the hotel is completely booked up. Their names are Mary and I think it was Moses. But she's pregnant, ready to give birth at any moment. Um, and it's just been wild. So anyway, the whole episode is talking about Christmas. There's this exchange. Maddie gets upset that the one time that London Tipton doesn't go out of her way to spend a lot of money, she actually makes something. So Maddie's kind of hurt on that, even though she normally preaches, against that type of thing. But at the same time, London's really hurt because the one time she actually does things and makes an effort beyond just buying something, it's not well received. Um, so anyway, of course, there's a disaster. Things happen, but in the end, Mary had her baby, and they all, are excited. It's Christmas, but then, of course, at the very last minute, the roads are clear and everyone can escape. So, ends in chaos because everyone wants to go on their family vacations. Can't blame them because I can't blame them. Whew, I went on a rant, didn't I? All right, so those were the Easter eggs. It was really cute, really short, fun episode. It's a really fun series to watch. There are, I think, 2 or 3 seasons, and then they have a spin-off where they live on a cruise ship, which is kind of fun and cute. And there are some special guests that come, like Hannah Montana. My son's been watching Hannah Montana a lot lately, so I remember that episode. But yeah, I mean, it's really cute, funny to watch. Boys can be quite wild sometimes, but also very empathetic at the same time. So let's not forget that they are smart and sweet and intelligent and can definitely be a pain in the butt, as any kid can be. But there's something about having a son, that's different than having a daughter, right? Both love them both, but sons are quite something else. Anyway, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you shortly.